So I swear I'm going to talk about space weather, and there's probably a lot of background noise. I'm not apologizing for anything. So, am I the only one who, when there's certain solar conditions sometimes, um, like strange things are relief for various weird things you're experiencing? Uh, for whatever reason, these last few flares, although they have not been particularly large on the scale of flares, have been mighty. And we've kind of been rolling at a low grade, low level geomagnetic storm for a few days. So it just amped up again. We're to KP5. I don't know if this is the um, CME that they were expecting to arrive tomorrow, but in UTC time, it could already be tomorrow, possibly. I think we're close to that anyway. So this may be that coming in a little earlier than they anticipated. And it feels a little bit denser and a little more uh, like a swift rush of energy and protons. So discharge some of that energy in some sand if you can find some to stand in that isn't cold as the winter is coming. Winter is coming. Let's use old references. It's fun. I know that hurts some people. They're like, wait, what? Game of Thrones is an old reference. Yeah, it sort of is, really. I mean, that was what, more than 10 years ago when it first premiered, right? So, anyway, it's got to be 10 years. It feels like 10 years. If not, it should have been. What is time, anyway? So, at any rate, this geomagnetic energy that we're moving through, it is, as a matter of fact, this whole solar maximum, but especially that combined with the Schumann resonance pattern that we've been having, it has been elevated. If you go to my Patreon, I'm explaining how to read the Italian chart so that I can then share that, and it will make a bit more sense than what it will if I just start using that immediately. But at any rate, uh, we're having some interesting solar action. It does seem a little quiet right now on the flare front, which is surprising. I thought it would be a little bit more exciting. That said, all of the big sunspot regions from the far side have not turned our direction again yet, so we'll see when that comes around. Also, I'm getting lots of reports. This is another way I have to hold my head now so that I can finish up TikTok. So, lots of reports of headaches. I've kind of had one all day. That's why I knew the CME was probably coming a little earlier and faster than they thought. Um, so, lots of crown and foot stuff, which is, I always know when that's happening. I mean, anything along the way too, but especially those. It's like, and that's because you're feeling the discharging of extra energy that is flowing through you right now that doesn't have a perfectly clear pathway at the moment for whatever reason. This doesn't mean you've done anything wrong or you need to meditate more or whatever. I am so tired of being shit on by other people whose lives aren't any more perfect than mine. I'm certainly not going to do it to any of you. So, um, hopefully that helps a bit. I'm gonna just chill for a while because, yeah, the Schumann resonance hasn't been super high up there, but it's been definitely in an activation mode and has had some timeline jump markers too. So we're doing a lot of shifting right now along with all the astrology. I've been reposting some different things that I think are helpful right now since I have to do this to make a TikTok, and now it's going to take me another hour to insert the graphics to explain what just came out of my mouth as I'm saying it. So I love you all, and most of the time I am hiding in my Patreon.